Hi, I want to welcome you all to the next episode of Ask Dina Hadar. This week, we got in a question from Malka from Jerusalem. Malka asks, I have an adorable, delicious, darling baby, Binyamin. Can you help me with scheduling him? Sure, Malka. I'd glad to see what I can do to help you. The way I think of scheduling a newborn is as follows. I realize that a baby generally does three things during the day. Number one is eat. Number two is sleep. And number three is play. Eating is obviously eating. At this point, thank God, nursing. Sleeping is sleeping peacefully for a nap or nighttime sleep. And playing is any other thing. So at this point, baby is not really playing, but playing could mean being cuddled, being sung to, going for a walk that's not at a nap time, just being held or rocked or played with. A baby needs each of those three things. Now, in general, I like to describe it that a baby eats, then sleeps, then plays. And then you start the cycle again. Eat, then sleep, then play. Generally, you want your baby to sleep during the night for a 12 to 14 hour period. That doesn't mean straight. My 9-month-old still wakes up numerous times in the night, and I have no problem with that because I love nursing him in the middle of the night. That's when it's just he and I hanging out together. But he still sleeps that 12 to 14 hour stretch of uninterrupted sleep, meaning no playtime. You wake up, you nurse, you put him back to bed. During the day, at this point, you should aim for 2 solid naps. Solid naps means about 2 hours each. I strive to put them in for their first nap an hour to 2 hours after they wake up. So if they wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning and they woke up, their eyes are open, they want to eat, stuff like that, you play with them for the next hour, hour and a half, and then you put them to bed for their solid morning nap. Believe it or not, babies and old people like to sleep within an hour to 2 hours after waking up. After that, he takes a morning nap, and then he wakes up from that morning nap, and that's the point in time that you want to do other stuff. Whether you want to go for a walk, you want to go to the store, you want to go out and take him here, there, and everywhere, singing at nursing homes, visiting people in the hospital, working, whatever it is that you want to do with him, that middle of the day time is going to be your best bet. And then you take him home and put him in for that second nap. That second nap also could go about 2 hours, and then you want to put him down for the night, depending on your schedules. I mean, having one kid is totally different because you could put him down at night at 9 o'clock and say, okay, that's when the night starts. Or if you want to be a little more traditional and start at 7, you got to do what works for you. So if he's sleeping 12 to 14 hours at night, and 2 hours in the morning, and 2 hours in the afternoon, that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 to 18 hours every day. That is a newborn standard sleep schedule. The other 6 to 8 hours are spent playing and eating. When you think about a day like that, it's 2/3 of the day is basically sleeping, and 1/3 of the day is spent eating and playing. I suggested a wonderful book to your husband called Slow and Steady Get Me Ready, with all kinds of wonderful ideas you can do with your baby for every day of the year until he turns 5, for suggestions in terms of playing and stuff like that. But there's always good stuff you can find to do with your baby during that limited amount of time that he spends up. The rest of the time, you do want to put him into that good, solid sleep schedule. Hope this helps you. Enjoy my other forthcoming YouTube videos. Keep the questions coming. Have a good night.